Yo, what up, world? Got RX, the Pharm Tech in the house. Welcome to the RX show. Be doing a few little episodes for y'all. Got Sweet Jesus from Sweet Jesus Radio in the house.
What up, what up?
What up, Sweet Jesus?
What up, brother? How are you?
Good, man. How are you? How are you?
Fantabulous.
Yes.
That's me trying to convince myself. I'm actually still recovering from last night's festivities.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. It was
Went
pretty fun.
super hard.
Yes, sir.
Not even planning. I didn't even plan that shit. But anyways, did I cut you off?
No. I was actually going to jump into what you thought about last night. Yeah, because that was a dope show. I don't know.
What was it? Break down the show.
Well, we got it was April Fool's, so we ain't fooling. It was a 501 Bistro, Texas Ave at the San Carlos building. Pretty dope, man. We had a lot of cool cats. I showed up right around Zyme 1 set.
Okay, yeah, me too.
Right around there, yeah. So I didn't catch anybody before that, but
So the name of the event was called We Ain't Fooling.
We Ain't Fooling.
Based on April Fools.
Yep.
Pretty clever. Nah, I don't know.
I thought it was funny.
Nah, it is. I'm just bar busting as I'm known to do. So
I saw Surreal put a post actually that said, "No, I'm not gonna be on this one. Sorry, guys." And then he fucking was like, "Sorry, April Fools."
I've been putting the same April Fool's post for years. I always put "I'm pregnant" with an exclamation mark, which is obviously I can't be pregnant, but I've been doing it for years, every year. But it's just. I saw
that actually like a few days ago. I was like, God, this motherfucker, like you, Zyme 1, and like War 2, who was also there last night.
Yeah, shout out to War 2 and Zyme.
Funniest fucking Facebook. So like,
thanks, man.
I entertained myself all day just like scrolling through the
fucking
homepage.
Dumb shit.
Like,
it's retarded, dog.
The funniest.
Yeah, so it still gets love. That's it, dumbass post. It still gets a lot of likes.
I think I even liked it.
Yeah, it gets decent likes.
Hell yeah,
and it's just fucking, of course, that's a stupid joke. It's not even, clever. But, of course, the fucking comments, oh, my bad, or, like, my male friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, in other words, taking credit for, my bad, bro, or I didn't pull out, or, yeah, real creative joke, guys.
They start pulling the Arnold Jr. jokes. You seen that movie, Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Nah.
Where he has a baby?
Oh, I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
That shit is ridiculous.
It looks fucking horrible. I've never watched that bullshit. So, yeah, man, we ain't fooling.
We ain't fooling.
Who was it on the lineup? Dude, I'm not going to lie. I pre-gamed it super hard.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't even remember most of last night.
I came straight out of work. Dude, I was actually, just a little insight. I was actually supposed to run sound for that show, but I couldn't get out of work, man. I had to fucking
run the board or what?
Yeah, I was going to bring my system and shit.
Oh, for real?
All the speakers, but I couldn't do it,
was
man.
Crazy. What happened? Because of work?
Yeah, because of work.
That's the homie York. He was there behind the board. You know York?
York, yeah. Well, I know Danny Rivers. He used to work there with me. Danny Rivers is the other guy who.
Is that the HB guy?
No, he's the other guy. Had the glasses and he had the bottle on.
I don't know him, but York I've known for because he's like. Because you're young, but that's old school hip hop scene too. That old dude behind the board. No, that's my homie. Shout out to York.
I met him that night. Yeah.
Like in his mid 40s. He's like. He was a DJ. It's DJ York.
DJ York.
The hip hop nights in the fucking early 90s and shit. He was DJ.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's a hip hop head. That dude's a hip hop head.
I was kind of glad that he did the show, to be honest, because they brought lights. They brought like this mad setup. He brought dual subs.
Well, that dude's been doing that shit for a long time. That's what he does on the side. Or I don't know if that's his main business. But
yeah, man.
So, he knows his shit, in other words.
He's
got a bunch of shit. A lot of stuff. He has got a pretty big setup.
Yeah, so they ended up doing that show with York Sound, York and Danny Rivers, and it was awesome, though. It was awesome.
Yeah, it sounded clean.
I thought it was dope. They had wireless kits, lights, everything, man. Like, they did a better job than I could have. You know what I mean? But I was sad that I had to work that day. I got out like at 10:30, so I had to catch Zyme's set. Did you catch Ralph the Ruckus?
Yeah. Yeah, it's some high energy shit.
Yes, Ralph's is on some other shit.
Like when he was performing. Because I don't remember a lot, man. But he's one of the ones I kind of do remember for whatever reason. I guess because it was some high energy shit.
Yeah.
He's from the Space Captains, right? Space Captains Collective?
Space Captains, yeah.
Right? He's one of those dudes. Yeah, because I've seen them perform a lot, but they're pretty. Are you fucking with the mics or what?
Yeah, we hit red a little bit.
I was going to tell you, it sounded a little. I had some distortion.
Yeah, we were clipping a little. Yeah.
But. Can you hear me though? Am I coming in?
I think that's good. That's a little better.
Listeners.
Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, when they perform as a group, I mean, it's kind of hard they kind of all blend in with each other. So it's kind of cool to see a solo performance from one of those guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was all over the place doing jumping jacks and backflips.
Yeah. I've never seen. Have you seen Space Captains? I've never seen them. I've never seen those guys. I know Apps. I know the members. Like, not like on a personal level, I know of them, but like I've seen Apps perform, and I saw Ralph the Ruckus last week because there was that other show that me and Tay Zoo did.
Oh, that's right.
And
he performed there too.
They performed at that one too, and
did you put that one together?
Tay Zoo and me did actually.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Tay did that, and we'll probably be doing a few more coming out. It was kind of in promotion for his new release. He's got a new release plan. Cool. That shit is dope, dude. I checked that out the other day. Yeah. Check it out if you guys got a chance. It's on SoundCloud for free. He's streaming it. But
by the time my boys went on, though, Stan Z and my boy Chris, Ideal One.
Stan Z was dope.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've seen them perform, but those are my boys. But by that point, I was already gone, dog. I kind of remember. So I think I paid attention for like a song, which is kind of sucks. But I mean, I've seen them perform. But Chris is my boy, his hype man. It's my little brother. Shout out to Stan Z and Chris.
Pleasantly surprised by.
You never seen him?
Never seen him.
Oh man,
no. And I noticed when I first pulled up, they had like instruments up in the stage.
It's a band. What? Well, that's what I was supposed to have the podcast with. And then I had my technical difficulties.
So I mean, that's what you're known for, right? Like the Sweet Jesus podcast, right?
Yes, sir.
Like,
so I hear.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's kind of how I met you in the first place.
That's right.
Like, you know, we talked about it on your, because I was on your podcast. Yeah. You know, y'all can check that out too at soundcloud.com/
Sweet Jesus Radio.
Sweet Jesus Radio. And so I did an interview on his show with Justin Cooch.
Justin Coocher.
Yes, sir. Dope story about you know his battle with some health issues and shit. Fucking dope.
Depressing story.
So y'all can check that out, you know, as a little pregame for this shit. But
yeah, it's one of the more recent episodes. It's the last episode, I think.
Yeah.
I'm just tracking my own shit.
And then so you said Stan Z was supposed to be like the next one, like episode 65.
Yeah, I was recording it yesterday, but my fucking computer, my laptop was acting up. I don't know. It wasn't really the laptop. It was the program, the Adobe Audition.
Yeah, man.
Was acting up, you know. I'll spare the listeners the details, but I try it over and over again, restarting, and I gotta fix it. I gotta figure it out because I got another one coming up.
So what made you kind of start doing the podcast to begin with? Like what was the initial inspiration for Sweet Jesus Radio?
Shit, man. I mean, I guess podcasts had been around for some time now. I guess they've been around for maybe like 6-7 years.
Yeah.
But I didn't know maybe more till about 4 or 5 years ago. I just started listening to podcasts, man. I used to listen to a lot of Alex Jones, bro, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah, Alex Jones is dope.
I kind of don't get into him too much. He gets a little too crazy. But he did provide a lot of good information. But his is more like it's an actual radio show that then they convert into a podcast also, so you can download it later. But he actually does like a live, I think he does like a live radio show. But so I didn't know what the hell podcast meant or what. And then I go into iTunes and I just see about all these damn shows. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I don't know. I just started getting into like listening to talk shows. And then I saw, Joe Rogan got a show. Adam Carolla. And I just downloaded a bunch of them. And some of them to this day I still listen to, and the other ones I didn't. And I was like, what the fuck? And yeah, I just got inspired, man, because it just looked, the main inspiration, or really it was just for fun, man, really.
Just for fun.
That's the main, like, primary reason. Oh, shit, that looks like fun. But I'm also the kind of person that I don't like to just work my 9 to 5 and then get home and just watch TV and shit. I've always had to do something.
Oh, yeah.
So back in the days, it was making music, and then I wasn't really making music then, but then I got into promoting, and I did that for years, and then we're, helping run the hip-hop crew that we had at the time, Eye Productions, with my buddy Tito and all the MCs and producers in the crew. So running that shit. But then past couple years it's been a little slow. I haven't been promoting as much.
Yeah,
only like a show here and there. So
you and Tito are Eye Productions.
Yeah,
for all the people that don't know. And like, how did aside from Sweet Jesus Radio, like I know y'all go even before that, right? Y'all go farther back.
Yeah, than that, not really, man. We kind of, our relationship kind of started with hip hop shit.
Yeah.
What happened? I mean, I've told the story before, but it's a long ass story. But the way to keep it kind of short, what I was saying about the podcast is also, I just kind of wanted to stay busy, man, doing something and kind of reinvent myself. Hey, let's see what I can do. And I would just listen to these podcasts and I was like, I can do that shit, man. It looks like something I could do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but with Tito, yeah, man, no, the way we met, Who the fuck was it? Oh yeah, my boy Joe. Shout out to Joe, one of my best friends. He had a friend who was a rapper. I forgot his name, man. Kind of a weird little dude. And then I don't know. Like that other dude, somebody set up a meeting of the minds. Back then, this is like fucking 98 or 97 or something.
Man, y'all go way back, huh?
And yeah,
20 years, yo.
Yeah.
Shit.
So yeah, all these rappers were supposed to meet up and just talk about doing something. I don't know what, forming a crew. And I got invited through, my friend's friend. Yeah, man, you should go. Supposedly these guys are the real deal. Like, cool, I'll go. And yeah, that's where Tito was there. And there's a bunch of others. Nothing really came from that meeting, like for me, because a lot of the dudes that were there were like they were dope MCs, but they were just everybody wanted to be the leader. Yeah. And they're just loud mouths talking over each other. I'm like, this isn't for me. I'm not trying to be in a crew with these motherfuckers. But
too many chiefs.
But Tito kind of kept. He's more patient than I am, so he kind of still stayed in touch with some of those dudes. And he,
I never met Tito.
No, you haven't met him yet.
I never met him.
They don't come out too much anymore, man. He works a lot. He has a pretty good job, and they're working his ass off over there.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we had that meeting, and then we kind of lost touch. I didn't really get anybody's number. I was just like whatever. But then I guess I bumped into him somewhere. And we stayed in touch for a little bit. And then we lost touch again. And then back in the days, my homie Aaron System A, he's a popular DJ. Yeah, he's been around forever, dog.
Okay.
System A, Systematic back in the days. I don't know what the fuck he goes by now. He keeps changing
the name, reinventing himself.
No, he has different cool versions of his own name, System A, Systematic. So that's the homie. He had a radio show, dog. Oh, shit. I think it's where the Christian shit's at now.
Okay.
89.5. He was like a local.
Was like a radio show there?
Yeah, like a real radio show. He was like 17 or some shit with a radio show.
Damn.
Him and a couple of his homies. So they would just spin hip hop. And then they would have us. We would go on sometime at live radio and spit. On live radio, dog.
So that's one thing I never really like got to see much of you. I know you spit, but you don't make songs for people, right? You just kind of keep them.
Yeah, well, back then I was more active, but then I just after a while I just kind of stuck more with the promoting.
What'd you go by? Like
Wordplay.
Wordplay.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah. So
you guys got any tracks anywhere like people can check out or?
Nah.
Nothing like that.
Yeah, I got them. I'll share them with some people once in a while. I actually just sent one to a homie, but I have like new stuff, maybe like one or two. But yeah. we used to perform. And then I just got into the promoting more and trying to help the other guys who are way better than me and trying to help them get up. You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome, man. Yeah.
But long story short, at that radio show, I went to go spit some shit. And then Tito's little brother was there also just by coincidence. And he's like, hey, and he told Tito, hey, that one guy at Wordplay, I just bumped into him. He spit some shit. We both did. And he's pretty good. Yeah, we should get him back into the crew. So apparently Tito did kind of stay in touch with a couple of those dudes in that meeting. And then they formed Eye to Eye.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying? And then a few months later, I came into the picture. And, I jumped in there as an artist, but then I kind of slowly, started just kind of, taking over it a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
Because I'm real particular about how shit's done. So I was like, I don't want to be just an artist. Let me fucking be the dude.
So, before we get too much into the promoting and stuff, I know that you got a few shows under your belt, man. I went actually to the Mobb Deep show, which I believe you had also you got them down here, and Ill Bill. I went to that one as well, and you got another one coming up, right? Mr. Master Ace right here, right? You got
Master Ace, man. February 15th. April 15th.
Nice. Okay.
On a Saturday.
And that's at a new club. That's at the
Club Here I Love You. That's the homie Alex and Joe, the Nava brothers, LNSC Late Night Social Club crew.
Shit.
They're DJs, they're promoters. They've been in the game forever. More like in the rave scene, electronica scene, dance culture scene.
Okay.
But they're hip hop heads too and shit. But they listen to a little bit of everything.
So then they're the guys that made the club.
They own it.
They own that shit. Okay.
That's to my knowledge. Yeah, they do.
It's hard to run a club. It's hard.
Yeah. Well, it used to be a club called 1914, which has been around forever. I guess they closed. I don't know the story behind that. And the homies took over it. So, boom. You know what I'm saying? It's good because we need the more options as far as venues, the better.
Oh yeah.
Because some of these.
That's for
There's
sure.
not a lot of options. So,
Yeah, I mean, I think the more that the bar owners can work with the scene itself, the better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of
some of them are fucking close-minded as fuck.
Yeah, some of them just are. They don't really feel much empathy in terms of letting the little guys get their fucking thing. But that's I hope that maybe we can start a movement with this shit. I definitely started checking out more of your podcast stuff. I've been trying to share more of them. You know what I mean? Hopefully, hopefully this whole thing blossoms, man. That's the goal and shit. But
we'll check this out too.
Back to the
Master Ace.
I
fucking as I do, I branch the fuck out.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Master Ace, the preseason tour. That's what it was originally called. I designed the flyer, so I just left it the same as the old one. I just changed a couple things in the color of the font, but I don't even know what the fuck the tour's called that. But it's Master Ace. So what happened? We booked them last year.
Okay.
And on the day of the show, I mean, everybody's there performing. Wake Self was there, the homie Wake from out in New Mexico. Defy. I've known those guys for a long time since they were fucking teenagers too.
Defy. That's He just released a video too. That's the Asian cat. Is that the Asian guy? Or no?
He's Native American.
Native American. Okay.
To my knowledge, brown skin.
Yeah.
But he's chinky. Yeah, but it's more like on a native.
Yeah,
tip.
I mean, no disrespect, but he's a little. You know what I mean? Chinky. I think I just saw his video. That guy is fucking.
Yeah, he's dope.
He's gonna be at that show.
It's supposed to be, but I don't know.
Shit.
Yeah, but he was there the first time. They actually showed up, but Master Ace missed his flight, or I don't know what the fuck. So this is the makeup show for that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And when are you dropping this? Right away?
I'm gonna probably drop this tomorrow after I do a little, because I might add an intro to it. You never know. Post.
So just just because there was a controversy with the whole tickets and shit.
Okay.
People that bought their tickets were able, if they bought them online and shit, they were able to go get refunds.
Last year's show.
Yeah.
Because Master Ace didn't.
If you wanted a refund, or you could wait. It was recommended that you get your refund, but you had to go to lowbrow. Some people did, some people didn't. I don't know, but some people that paid at the door. The bracelet, we said, you know what, if you got the bracelet, just bring the bracelet. A lot of people threw those bracelets away because it's a long time ago, but at the same time, it's like, well, that's not my fault. So it's like, it's a fucked up situation, but, and I understand people, like some people were upset, and I'm just addressing just for the fuck of it, but I mean, I've been to shows and it's been canceled, like, as a customer, but at the same time, like, I understand, but again, well, you're supposed to keep the bracelet. That's not my fault if you don't.
That's some of the shit that promoters got to deal with.
Yeah.
That's kind of behind the scenes that not a lot of people know about. Like, you're the guy everyone blames.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
Like, you got to take all that heat.
When fucking people, well, let me finish this shit real quick. But so they canceled. I mean, they didn't save the bracelets. A lot of these dudes, and now some of them are upset. Not a lot of them, but a couple of them have been on Facebook, whining about shit. So it's like, I get it. But at the same time, sometimes you just gotta charge it to the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, it's fucking, like, I get it, but you were told to save your bracelet.
Yeah,
that ain't my fucking fault that you threw it away. How else are we gonna keep track of shit? Like, that's just the way it goes sometimes. That's the underground hip hop scene, dog.
Yeah,
I've been to shows most of the time, whether it be a rave or hip hop. If you go to the show, if the headlining act doesn't show up, but you actually were there, and there you saw something like openers, whatever. That's already like, that's it. That's the show. There is no refunds. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been to a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
I went, at a bunch of them where I've showed up and the artist doesn't show. And that's it. There was no refund.
Yeah.
Raves. I've been to raves where, like, they shut them down. The fire marshal comes in, shuts the shit down because it's too packed, and we don't get to see the headliner. There's no refund.
But
no refunds.
That's
just charges to the fucking game, dog.
That kind of shows you the persistence of sweet Jesus, because I mean you got him to come back. You know what I mean? So for all those people that missed out on their refunds, you got any kind of like anything to reconcile with that now? Any previous people that went, are they able to come in for? Well,
again, they have to have the bracelet. Whatever bracelet you had that day, you were supposed to save it. We instructed the people there.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to this, I mean, our apologies. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's you were told to save the bracelet.
Yeah.
We can't. I'm not gonna remember who the fuck was there. I remember some of them, like my close friends who didn't save their bracelet. I'm gonna take their word for it because I remember them. So I remember seeing them there, so I'm not gonna give them a hard time because they're my fucking.
Yeah, if you got photos of yourself there.
Yeah. Show me some pictures of you there. Time dated and stamped on that shit.
Time stamped, dog.
But it's like it's unfortunate, but it's like. But in the grand scheme of things, come on, guys. There's fucking more important things to fucking bitch about.
Yeah. Sure.
So we'll see you there, man. Saturday, April 15th, Club Here I Love You, or the old 1914 Club, Union Plaza. Address is what? 115 South Durango. I'm trying to read it on the fucking screen there.
You can see right there.
Tickets available only at the door.
That's what I was going to ask. Because I saw some, I think Gore, shout out to the Gore. He posted, I think, on the event page saying that, so we can't buy tickets pre-sale then, right? Nothing.
Nah, because we just don't want to deal with that shit right now. We're making this show up because we're hip hop heads, but at the same time, we just want to make it up to the hardcore master. I'm not a hardcore Master Ace fan. We're making it up to the hardcore Master Ace fans because we didn't have to do that shit. We just like, oh well, fuck it. But that's how we want to do it for the fans, and that's it, man. We're just trying to get it out of the way because it's been a little bit of a pain.
But definitely.
Like you said, the struggles of the promoters. You know what I'm saying? One of the things that people. Like if somebody cancels, like in this one, it's the promoter's fault somehow. Yeah. Or I'm not gonna say no names, but there's people. There's a few of them. That's why it's not one person. It's several. Oh, is this for real? Oh, is this another joke or another trick?
Well, you know what?
I'm like, oh yeah, motherfucker. Let me make a flyer to disappoint everybody, motherfucker.
Exactly. It doesn't help that in this city, there's motherfuckers that advertise like 50 Cent coming out here, and then it's completely false.
And those are proven that it's bullshit. Prove to me. I can show you text from the artist that it's
on the flyer, and then they're like not even.
And those are proven that it was bullshit. Mine, I can show you. Like this motherfucker missed his flyer. That's not my fault, dog.
Yeah. See, there's
or this motherfucker
happens, like Forrest Gump, dog.
Which one was that?
Shit happens like Forrest Gump, dog.
Did they say that in that movie or what?
Yeah, shit happens. He's like, what happens? What? Shit
happens. Oh, and then he makes like a sticker out of it or something.
Yeah.
That's coming back to me. You're assuming that everybody loves that movie as much as you do, Art.
I'm not. I figure a lot of people have seen it though. And
I have seen it. I just don't. But you know how some movies motherfuckers know all the words to them, and it's like, yeah, motherfucker, I don't love that movie as much as you, motherfucker. Right. Yeah, but yeah, man. I mean, so it's like.
Well, let me ask you this, like on another side note, like on the promoter shit. While we're on the topic, like just so other cats know too, because it's a lot of work and shit, and just so that they can kind of appreciate more, when they actually are there, that people brought these motherfuckers out and paid for it and had to get this whole fucking circus loop just to get these guys here. But how do you get these guys here? I mean, you got Mobb Deep, you got fucking, you got Ill Bill, like. Do you just randomly hit them up on Facebook? Do you somehow just know about them through shows? Or?
Nowadays, you can hit people up, and if money talks, bullshit walks. So if you got the money, they'll come to your city, no matter who the fuck it is.
Hey, words of wisdom right there. Listen, kids.
Yep. If you got the money, they'll come. You know what I'm saying? Plain and simple. That's another fucking thing that fans don't understand. Oh, why don't you bring, or why doesn't so and so come? They'll come.
Hey man, why don't you bring Tech 9, dog?
They'll come. You gotta pay them. Yeah. You gotta pay them.
He's asking.
Like, so and so said.
Or more.
So and so said that they probably would never come to El Paso. Well, trust me, if somebody has what they're charging, they'll come. These people are rappers are in this business to make money, dog. Yeah. I mean, it's art too, but I mean, it's to make money. So the way that happens, bro, we kind of fell into it, man. Again, we were in a hip hop crew. I was an artist, bro.
Yeah.
We're a bunch of MCs, producers, blah blah blah. But what happened is that. Back then, in the late 90s, early 2000s, our crew got so big, and, pretty much the biggest crew in the scene and the illest crew, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I said it.
He said it. Eye to Eye, you mean, right?
Yeah, Eye to Eye Productions. What ends up happening is that when people are on tour, they start looking for... The internet wasn't as big, and Facebook wasn't around. There was MySpace, but... So they just start asking questions like, who are the guys in that city that can bring us, like other artists that are on tour? So yeah, that's what happened. The word gets out. All those guys from Eye to Eye, Tito, Jesus, whoever.
And they hit you up.
Yeah, and then they hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Damn. So one day, they hit us up, man. One of the first shows actually didn't even happen because he canceled his tour midway. But Josh Martinez back in the day.
I heard him.
Yeah, and but then we brought AWOL 1 a while back, and that's they called us. Oh, we heard. You're the promoters. Like, we're not even promoters like that. We would promote our own events so we could rock them, just local showcases. But
it got that big. So
yeah. So when I'm on the phone, I'm like, I'm a promoter. Sure, I'm not playing along yet. So like, all of a sudden we're promoters now. But it was by accident. Like kind of like it just fell in our laps. So we just kept running with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they hit us up.
So who else have you brought out besides ever since before Mobb Deep? Who was before Mobb Deep? Who'd you bring out?
Again, it's mostly underground hip hop, a lot of indie hip hop, but some of my favorites are J. Root the Damager. It's like classic 90s shit, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Different guys, man. Copyright. A couple times. We've brought Rascast. We've brought.
And that's that underground shit.
Sea Ray's Walls, like if you want to go super underground.
Yeah. Were you when SMS brought down Sea Rays, did you participate in that?
Nah.
No,
I was involved in that. Okay. I bought him a long ass time ago, though.
A while back.
About years ago, yeah.
That guy's dope, man.
I'm trying to blank, but yeah, we've done a shit ton of shows. Oh, we brought the entire like Freestyle Fellowship a long time ago. Not Freestyle, Project Blowed actually, which is
Project
like Freestyle Fellowship, all of them.
And Abstract.
Yeah, Bus Driver.
So Abstract's still even out. He's always here. Huh?
Yeah,
that's crazy. Ever since like you guys brought him down.
We've brought him down to Blueprint. A bunch of dudes, man, tons of shows, you know what I'm saying?
All your idols right there.
Yeah, so this is back in the days.
Guy knows them for real. He's taking pictures with them. You can see it on his Facebook.
Yeah. But for sure, Mobb Deep is one of the favorites. Ill Bill. You know what I'm saying? A lot, man. I'm missing a bunch right now, but...
I mean, do you still have, like, contact with these people? Like, if you wanted to throw a show with Ill Bill right now, could you call him back?
Yeah. I got his number.
That's fucking awesome.
DJ clips and all that.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, because you keep their contact info, and then a lot of them have managers, but a lot of them will tell you straight up, here's my number directly. Like, you can hit me up directly.
And then money talks.
I'm out there. Yeah, that's all it is. I'm not the type to be like, I'm going to text you as a buddy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to be bugging people, but
So who would you like to bring out? You know, I mean, obviously, Master Ace. This is a show that, like, you know, reconciling with the scene and shit. But like in the future, if you had a choice to bring out your favorites, who would they be? You know,
everybody, man.
Everybody. I want to bring everybody.
That's a easy question to answer. I want to bring everybody, dog. But yeah, I mean, a dream come true would be to bring Nas, because that's my favorite. Yeah. The one thing I do want to do when it's all said and done. It's gonna take a lot of money and work, but it can happen. Is just do like a festival, you know what I'm saying? A hip hop festival in El Paso, hip hop only though.
Hey man, I'm right there with you.
But you know, either a huge festival or a smaller, like you know, like one day, but still with a lot of different headliners. But yeah, like mix it with some 90s like classic shit with some of the newer guys. That'd be dope. You know what I mean? But yeah, Nas. Of course,
has Nas ever even come close to El Paso? I don't think he's ever even been
Albuquerque.
To Albuquerque. Has he been to Albuquerque?
That's where I saw him. That's the only time I've seen him.
Him and Aesop Rock too. Aesop Rock, he'd be my guy just to throw it out there.
Back in those days,
he's never been to El Paso either. He's been
he's been to Albuquerque a bunch of times. Too zany, you know. They've had him out there.
Too zany.
For some reason, certain shows are only out there, not here. Sometimes both cities. That's the homies, Too Zany. Shout out to Too Zany.
Yeah, Too Zany. Those are some other cats I'd like to maybe eventually get up on here on the show. I've never met them, but I know they do a lot of big shows. They live in Albuquerque. Shows.
It's based out of Albuquerque.
They're based out of Albuquerque.
So yeah, it'd be kind of tough to get them on.
Because they did. They even brought down. What was the latest one? They did the Idea movie. The Michael Larson movie.
Yeah, they like hosted the showing of it.
Yeah, that's deep. Yeah. And then who else have they brought down? They did
a bunch, dog.
Those guys bring out a lot of people.
Back in the days, they brought some of the first shows that they brought to El Paso was like KRS One, the Beat Nuts.
What? They brought KRS?
So, a couple times.
I didn't even know that.
Guru.
Holy shit.
And then in Albuquerque, they've had OK Player Tour. This is before I was friends with them. OK Player Tour was one of the crazy ones. The Spit Kicker Tour. Spit Kicker Tour was Pharrell Monch, Talib Kweli, Common, and De La Soul. All in one show. OK Player Tour was... Oh, check this out. OK Player Tour, and I was there, Albuquerque. It was... Shit, see if I remember. It was Guru, The Roots, Dice Raw, Dead Prez, Bahamadia, and maybe one or two other acts all in one show. OK Player Tour. Talib Kweli.
Some major leaguers, dog.
I see Mos Def out there. That's before I was friends with them, but then later on, again, they came to El Paso wondering who's the guys to talk to help them out. So we've done our own shows, but we've helped them out with their shows when they're out here, spreading the word for them out here, doing the street team work.
Yeah, because I see a lot. I've been seeing more of that lately, and I love that shit, y'all. Fucking, Las Cruces and El Paso be doing a lot more things. A lot of the guys from El Paso are going to Albuquerque, Phoenix, and shit. Like it's getting crazy, man. I'm loving it so far.
Back then, we were kind of street team for Too Zany. So back then, I think they were called Slow Motion. But this is like, now it's all Facebook and shit and social media. Back then, I was actually in the streets fucking putting flyers on cars, thousands of them.
I remember street teams before posters. Internet. They send you stickers and shit. Yeah. They send you packets of shit, and then you go out there and fucking... posted up.
I was acting in the street, like, you know what I'm saying, with my staple gun and my tape and putting posters up
that is
places that I'm not supposed to.
All the pre-internet people are gonna love that shit. Yo, the post-internet kids don't know nothing.
Yeah, now
about
it's
that, but
virtual street team or some shit. But
I
was out there, man. Like, I paid my dues.
We done had to fucking post stickers and tag out there and fucking do illegal shit just to fucking get our name out back in the 90s.
Like, that's how you know. That's how you know you're. You know what I'm saying? I respect motherfuckers that have been out there and put up thousands of flyers on cars and everywhere else. Because there'd be times back then that people would be like, "Oh, let me know if you need help, man. I'll go and help you guys." And they'd come out like once, and they're like, "Oh shit," and they wouldn't come back out to help. Because it's work, man.
It is work.
Just walking up and down this huge parking lots,
it's
driving
fun,
all
though,
around
man.
the
It's
city.
Fun. What else you gonna fucking do?
No, it's not fun, though. It's not fun at all.
It is work,
It's not
but you're
fun at all.
for you.
It's not fun, but it's necessary.
It is, though, man. No, I actually had fun, man, for this past show that me and Tezu did, like we were saying. Printed out some flyers and shit, and then, you know, I was able to post some around the city and hand them out to people. It's cool. I don't know. I think if you can set enough time aside, it's fun, you know. But
Talking thousands, though.
Oh, but yeah, that
in one night.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's
every weekend. Leading up to the show.
You know, although El Paso's
days.
different though, because when I was out in Phoenix, like you could literally just go hit up. There was like 5 to 6 venues, like huge venues that you could just literally stand outside of them and hand out thousands of flyers. It'd be easy, but El Paso's different. Yeah,
but you gotta go to different sides of town. You can't just post up in one side of town. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're posting up here. You go west side, maybe go all up and down Mesa, all those big parking lots, where Rubik's Arcade thing is, where you know all these little shopping centers and
Are you doing
bars
that
and
now
clubs.
for this show for the Master Ace? Or are you like
Nah, it's all.
This is just all virtual, right?
Yeah.
Save some cash. On
Facebook, social media.
Yeah. You know what though? Fucking, I'm gonna make it out to that show for sure, man.
Hell yeah, dog.
I didn't even notice Defi was on there. That's like in a small print and shit. Dude, that guy's dope as fuck. I heard his video the other day, and I think it's new. He just like released it maybe like last week or something. It's literally a video. It's a song about like him prepping to go to a show, and then like verse 2 is while he's at the show, and verse 3 is like post show.
Oh, for real?
But he's like laying it down like everything that an artist has to go through.
Yeah.
To do a show, and it's like, god damn, that song is fucking like hit me, dog. It hit me because, you know, as artists, you know all that shit. You know, you've been through it. And
yeah, he's been doing his thing for a while. Wake Self too. They're
Wake Self. I haven't checked them out.
Check them out, dog. You want to see a cool video?
Yeah.
Check out the Wake Self. Fuck, I forgot the title. I still love her. Something like I used to love her type
like
shit.
that.
And the whole video is like
on YouTube.
Yeah. The whole video is like basically recreating album covers, but it's him in them. Like a classic, but it's done very well.
Post that shit to my Facebook.
Cool.
I'm down. I'm gonna share that Def I video too. I forgot where I saw. I think it was on Facebook, but I gotta share that. I think it was on D's page actually.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
We're all
shout
friends.
out to D.
So yeah, these kids have been doing their thing for a minute, dog. They make beats too and everything.
Yeah, man.
They tour. They've been all over. He's been on. I think he's on Sway and Tech or some shit. I don't know what the fuck. He's been posting shit like that. They've been on all that shit.
Oh shit! Really?
The fucking
That's
radio
fucking
show.
pro.
That serious. What's it called? That one hip hop show.
The Shady XM one.
One of those, man.
One of those.
I saw him post about it. So yeah, they get up.
Cat's doing work.
Well, Wake is actually the one.
That's the guy in the picture. Right
Yeah,
here, the flyer,
he's
right?
the one. He's the manager for this tour for this show. He's booking the shit. He's just homies with the Master Ace and shit. He just, you know what I'm saying, he's booking the dates for him and shit.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, they stay busy.
Dang. So then I guess on another tip, like, cause I empathize with you on the promoting tip. I think that's how we met because I was promoting my own shows, but then I'd also play at them and be the artist / promoter / fucking sound guy, and it became too much work. But like, as far as your own aspirations, like, do you want to eventually kind of release some shit as an artist? Is that something that maybe?
Nah.
It's not something that you're aspired to.
Nah. I still make music, man, but I don't even put the shit out. What the fuck for? That's just for me. I'll share it with a couple friends.
Yeah.
My dad's my biggest fan, probably. He likes he'll play my shit.
That's dope, man.
But nah, it's just some hobby shit, man. That's what to each their own. I'm not dissing anybody, but it's if you're not really out there doing it, then there's no need to be. That's not a bad thing. But it's like there's already a ton of shit out there, so
yeah, the market is super.
Like just inbox the shit to your friend. Don't be posting that shit if you're not fucking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it's just like it's super saturated already.
It is. No, and it's only really if you gotta.
So I'm not gonna post like, oh, check out my song.
Yeah.
Fucking 40 years old. Yeah, check out my song. Exactly. Nah. Like I'll inbox it to a couple of homies and that's it, man.
But I think it's kind of like how you said before, man. You got to reinvent yourself. Like I'm almost in that phase of my life where it's like, yeah, I made some songs and this and that, and I've shared them with the world. But like you got to keep going.
Yeah.
You know, so podcasts and that kind of shit. Like this thing is gonna be pretty fun. This
is the new shit, huh?
But I think you know, this being the first episode and all, just so y'all know, we're kind of still experimenting and shit. But I don't know. I'd like to eventually turn it into like a web series or something. I'm gonna be getting cats on here every week, different cats every week. I got Tay Zoo next week lined up already.
Nice.
April 9th. He's gonna come out and talk about some shit, and then somewhere in between, I got DJ Surreal too. DJ Surreal, if y'all don't know, that cat fucking DJs for almost every goddamn show that's been done in the hip hop scene for the past fucking years. So
yeah, he's dope,
at least
man.
the big ones. But yeah, I'm gonna get DJ Surreal on this motherfucker, man. That dude has paid his dues over and over again, and I think he needs his shine. And that's the thing too. Like, there's cats in this scene, I think, that have paid their dues so much and have seen kind of like little incentive to keep going, but they keep going. And those are the cats that interest me and intrigue me the most, because it's like they got a story behind their shit. That's why they keep going. It's not like, I was just doing it for the money. That's why I didn't see any money, so I stopped. It's like, nah. Like you got cats like Zyme One out there and cats like fucking, you know what I mean, like Tay Zoo that have been doing this shit for a long time, and they're still going. It doesn't matter that they haven't made much out of it. They really just do it because like they fucking love the shit.
Yeah.
And
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, man. And you know, it's cool that you got it's all one scene. You got to have the artists, you got to have the promoters, you got to have the sound guys, you got to have the fucking the bar owners, and it all in touch with you. Otherwise the shit don't work. So I think at the end of the day, that's what really I want to kind of just bring more attention to that in the scene, that it's all one whole. It's all these players in one thing, and then hopefully from there, like I think the goal is to throw a big ass festival.
Yeah,
I even you know what I mean, like without even you telling me about that, we've never talked about it previously, but that's kind of my goal too. I want to throw a big ass festival.
Yeah, it takes some work, some cash, dog.
Yeah,
you can do with sponsors and shit.
Sponsors, man. Shit, that'd be the best.
A lot of planning, a lot of research.
Maybe 2-3 years from now, man. Like
maybe win the lottery or some shit.
Win the lotto, fucking.
And boom,
cat getting Nas down.
If I won the lottery, quote unquote, I mean, I would just do it for free. Free show, motherfuckers.
Free show, yo, free show. Yeah, and I keep telling cats, man, I'm from the Northeast, and it's sad to see ever since the Chihuahua Stadium, you know, ever since that came up, Kellen Stadium's been fucking just nothing but tumbleweeds, bro. Damn. Tumbleweeds. So, like,
ghost town.
It'd be easy, I think, to get the city to back a show at that Kellen Stadium. It's like, y'all ain't doing shit with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
So, but I mean, in the future, there's a plan. So, all y'all artists out there, man, that's what we're going to be planning for the next few years, maybe a year or two, you know what I mean? I'm going to be getting cats on here, interviewing them every week. So, you know, stay tuned. Eventually, we're going to try to do maybe a live stream. I'm still working out the kinks because you need a fucking badass computer for that shit, and I don't quite have one yet. But for now, we do, you know, we do these streams and shit. I'll record these videos, put them out for my families and shit out there in the EPs and the LCs and the Juarez. And, yeah, man, we're going to get this shit going. But yeah, for right now, I think we're going to wrap it up right there. Want to thank fucking Sweet Jesus for coming out here on the first episode.
Thank you, sir.
And, you know, fucking open this shit up for us, y'all. So stay tuned for more episodes. Check out Sweet Jesus Podcast, SoundCloud.com.